Yo, what's up everyone? So today I'll be teaching you how to get better at MM2 on mobile. To start off, we're going to be talking about innocent. When you're innocent, you should probably be on shift lock 99% of the time. I think the only time where you shouldn't be on shift lock is if you have the gun, because when you're shooting with the gun on shift lock, it's going to be a lot slower for you to aim at the murderer when they're chasing you with the knife. Since we're mobile players, it might be a little bit easier for PC players to kill us when they're murderer. So to avoid this, you have to be able to maneuver around the MM2 maps. For example, if the murderer is coming for you on hotel map, you want to be able to go through the elevator with ease without struggling. Or if they're on the third floor and there's nowhere else for you to go, you want to make sure that you know how to go from one floor to the next without falling all the way to the bottom. If the murderer is ever targeting you and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it, I say that the best thing for you to do is try to juke them and get away as soon as possible. Try and go around other people to make them a distraction for the murderer. Just make it so that the murderer is not entirely focused on you. When you're on mobile and you're trying to juke the murderer, it might be a struggle because a lot of PC players have different pings, and so you might get stabbed from 50,000 feet away. However, if you're careful enough, you may not be stabbed. The next role I'll give you tips on is the sheriff role. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't think you should ever have shift locked on when you have the gun. Unless you're one of those that can aim really fast when the murderer is coming at you, it's probably not the best idea. When you have shift locked off, you're able to shoot the murderer from behind walls, and you don't have to directly look at them just to shoot them. One thing you should never do when you're sheriff is go near where you heard a stab noise. All you're doing is bringing yourself closer to where the murderer is, and you'll have less time to react when they pop out of nowhere, and ultimately you'll probably die. So what you want to do is stay far or keep a good distance from where you heard the stab. Another thing you shouldn't do is shoot the first person that you see. Shooting the first person that you see is pretty dumb. You know, it's self-explanatory. It might not be the murderer. They might be the murderer. If they're suspicious, then number one thing you should do is keep a lot of distance away from them. And then if they won't leave you alone, you know, keep your gun out. And for the last role that everyone loves, murder. The only person that you need to watch out for is the sheriff. And once you find the sheriff, then you're pretty much good for the whole round. So like in this clip, I found the sheriff, and once I killed him, my nerves were gone. All I have to do is go for the other people while making sure that no one else picks up the gun. And that doesn't mean camp the gun the entire time, because that's just how you're gonna lose the round. But instead, stay in the premises of the gun so that you're not directly on top of it, camping it, but you can see it and see if someone goes to grab it. If someone does get close to or actually grabs the gun, it's a bad idea to try and rush and stab them. Instead, throw your knife at them using shift lock. And the reason why this works a lot is because Nicholas made it so that mobile players can throw wherever they want. So if someone is running away from you, you can pretty much throw it in the place that they're about to be. So if you think they're about to be somewhere, throw the knife at that place and you'll probably predict right. When it comes to choosing the best perk, it would probably have to be haste or x-ray. With haste, you're able to outrun anyone, but you're not able to see where everyone is if they're hiding. With X-ray, you can see where everyone is in the map, which, if you're good enough, can guarantee you a free win. I started using X-ray because it was pretty tiring having to look for everybody in the map, but it really depends on your personal preferences. If you want to be able to outrun everybody, then haste is definitely for you. Otherwise, X-ray is probably your thing. Anyways though guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want more tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and be sure to comment your username for a chance to win a free godly or 400 Robux. Have a great day, and see you guys in the next one.